Here's a quick preview of the teardown of my late 80s Trek 820 Antelope. I inspect the bike, find some damage. We remove all of the parts starting with the wheels, followed by the chain, derailleurs, brakes, handlebars, and finally the headset and fork. I almost forgot about the cranks and bottom bracket. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and watch me tear this bike apart. I'll start by removing the wheels, followed by checking the chain for wear. This tool indicates the chain can be reused. Looks like the rear derailleur cable is caught in the jockey wheel, so the cable cutters will make an appearance. I can tell this bike is old because of the way the rear derailleur is attached to the frame. I can't say I've seen many of these like this before. Next, I'll move on to the rear brakes. These bolts are stubborn, but break loose in the end. I've learned that the internal parts and springs can easily fall out during cleaning, so I use zip ties to keep everything in one place. Next, I'll tackle removing the crank arms. After removing the dust cap, I'll use a 14mm wrench to remove the bolt. Once the bolt is removed, I can screw in the first part of the crank arm removal tool. It's important to make sure it's screwed in all the way. The second part of the tool screws in and with a little bit of force pulls the cranks off the spindle of the bottom bracket. I'll repeat the same process for the non-drive side crank arm. It's time to tackle removing the bottom bracket. This either goes one of two ways. The first way is when the bottom bracket doesn't budge and will require lots of work. The best way is if it's removed easily with a bit of patience and elbow grease. This time the bottom bracket gods were with me and I was able to remove the bottom bracket. Not bad for a bike that's almost 40 years old. The bearings on this side of the bottom bracket seem to have lost their home. Just like the rear brakes, the front brakes come off with a little bit of effort and they get the same zip tie treatment as the others. For the handlebar stem, I break out the hammer of persuasion. The headset is a little stuck, but with a little help from the breaker bar, I get things moving again. If you made it this far, you're a true champion. If you found this video enjoyable, please show that thumbs up button some love. And tune in next time when we put this thing back together, and subscribe for more bicycle restoration content.